Hello, Steve with the Thinking Person's Guide to Life channel here. Today I want to talk about emotions and whether emotions are good or bad. Sometimes, people will tend to think that emotions like depression and anxiety are necessarily bad. And what I like to encourage my clients to do is to not necessarily think of them as good or bad. Emotions, number one, they just are. Everybody has those kinds of emotions, whether it be depression, anxiety, anger, guilt. We all have them, and they are part of the human experience. So I try to encourage my clients to not think of them as good or bad, but instead to think about them as functional. I'll give you a quick example. When we're talking about anxiety, let's say you're driving down the thruway and speed limit's 65 miles per hour and you're going 75, maybe 77. And you look in your rear view mirror and you see coming up behind you pretty fast a state trooper. Lights are going. And so that's the situation. Now, what happens is you start to think, oh my God, I'm in trouble. I'm going to get pulled over. I'm going to get a ticket. You've got all these different thoughts going on in your head. And so then what you do is, because of those thoughts, you're feeling very anxious. So that's your emotion. So you have your thoughts, then you have your emotion, and then you engage in a behavior. And what that behavior is you pull over to the right lane and you slow down. Okay? Now, because you felt anxiety, that caused you to change your behavior. So it was functional. It served a purpose. And it was a good purpose. Because how many times have we all had that experience where, much like this one, we pull over and that state trooper keeps going on down the road. They weren't coming after us at all. And so now we've got a new experience that's happened and we have new thoughts. Oh, there must be an accident up there. He must be going after someone else. Whatever it might be, we think things like that. And then as a result of changing the way we think, well, what happens? Our emotions change. And so where we were feeling anxious before, in the previous example, now, because of a new set of things that have gone on, and most importantly, a new set of thoughts that have taken over, that, oh, he's not after me, he's going for someone else. Because of that, because we change our thinking, our emotions change and we feel calm. And then oftentimes what happens, if you're like me, you speed up again. And maybe this time, instead of going 75, maybe you say, I'm going to set my cruise control. I'm going to set it at 72. And I'm going to just stay right there. And so in that way, the emotion of the anxiety that we experienced in the first example actually served a useful purpose. Okay, and I could talk about this with depression as well. I could talk about it with anger or with guilt, and perhaps I will in a future video. But today we'll just talk about that anxiety example. Again, to reiterate, emotions are good. They're not good or bad. They just are. And all emotions actually serve a purpose. They serve a function in helping us to change our behavior. So that's it for today. I hope you have a great day. And remember, everyone, your thoughts cause your emotions. Take care.